Okay, let's see. Wait a second. Okay, back to this. Well, we're officially on the air here. Hold on. Let me get my headphones. Got my fancy headphones here, so that's what I'm going to use. My really good headphones. They weren't cheap headphones. Oh, geez, somebody logged in already. Be with you in a moment. Okay, now I'm ready to go. Neither my people got to call these Enter headphones. I don't know why. I don't care if they got Dr. Dre's name on them. They're great. Anywho. Well, you're about to hear a rarity here. Early AM broadcast of the Old Time Radio Show with me, Bjorn Erickson, a.k.a. the Intern. News Guy's Intern. I don't know if you can really call me the Intern anymore, but anyway, it's stuck, it's attached, I guess. So, hey, I'm okay with it. If you aren't, well, that's your personal problem, not mine. So, okay. Wait a minute. Now, come on. Now, why does this have to happen? I keep getting Skype popping up. I hate the new Windows. And I heard this, what's the word I'm looking for? Normally, I don't like to talk about this stuff. But it seems like Angela Truth was acting up. And I clearly heard that ding-dong say that Debbie Daly was driving up in front of her house. I heard that show. I was there. Heard it live when it happened. I might have been working at the time. But hey, I was doing my job. And I could still clearly hear what was going on in that show. The bathtub bitch basically said that Debbie was driving in front of my house. And now denies it tonight. What a liar. I heard that. I was there. And that woman is a pathological liar. So, enough of that crap. And we're not going to ruin a perfectly good show by talking about that bathtub dingbat. Anyway, what I got here, let's see if everything came up like it was supposed to, because I should have loaded this crap about 30 minutes before. So, hoping. Here comes that thing again. Okay. Now I'm going to add this. Now, what happened? Why isn't this on here? Here we go. Perfect. So, while this is, I'm going to play right now, if I'm reading this correctly, the 15th of January, 1948. Here I'm going back to 1948 again. That was before my mom came into the world. She was born that year. So, anyway, nonetheless, the show should be good. And it's Burns and Allen. I was thinking, should I do Burns and Allen? Should I do Fibber, McGee, and Molly? I played Fibber, McGee, and Molly last time. And I'll switch over to Burns and Allen, and I'll see what I'm going to play next. I'm going to do at least an hour this morning. And then this, an hour of Burns of Allen, and see what goes from there. See if I stay on. I'm going to have to go to bed eventually for about a couple of hours. But, hey, you guys' show is over. Mine's just beginning. It was a good show. Didn't get to say too much. I did call up. But somebody else called up, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, here we go. Income tax time with Burns and Allen on the Old Time Radio Show. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Okay, I keep forgetting. I got to hit the on switch.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure. Pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
And that drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House coffee time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. with yours truly, Toby Reed, Hans Conried, Gail Gordon, Elliot Lewis, Meredith Wilson and the Maxwell House Orchestra, and Bill Goodwin.
For America's Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for America's everyday coffee-drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House. Today, more Americans buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. Yes, Maxwell House, always good to the last drop.
Well, George Burns is one of the millions of taxpayers who has until midnight tonight to file an income tax return, which explains the tense situation as we look in at the Burns home.
Now, let's see. Figuring our income on the basis of the community property law, that would make...
What law, George?
The community property law. That's a California law that says half of everything I've got is yours, and half of everything you've got is mine.
Oh? Then how come I only get 1/4 of the money we make?
Well, that's the way it works out, dear. Look, I'll show you. Here in my hand is $1 and change.
Yeah?
Now, half of everything I've got is yours. So here's 50 cents.
Ah, thank you.
Now, half of everything you've got is mine. How much have you got?
50 cents.
Half of it is mine. Hand it over. There. See how it works?
I see who it works. Now, let's try that again, and this time I'll start with $1.
Okay.
Now, half of everything I've got is yours. So here's 50 cents.
Thank you.
And how does the second part go?
Half of everything you've got is mine. How much have you got?
50 cents.
Half of it is mine. Hand it over.
Here.
Thanks.
Well, you were right, George. It comes out the same way no matter how you do it.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I'll bet you get tired of me being so stupid, huh?
Now, sometimes it comes in real handy. Now, let me figure some of the income tax deductions. Let's see. Business expense.
Now, what does that mean?
Well, whenever we have a guest star on our program, we always take him to dinner. That's a business expense. Let's see. Now, we took Cary Grant to dinner.
But he paid the check, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did. Well, we took Bing Crosby to dinner.
He paid the check, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Well, last week we took Jack Benny to dinner.
That's one for us.
Yeah. Now we come to dependence. Total dependence and partial dependence. Gracie, what do I usually call your mother?
Surely you're not going to put that in writing.
I don't mean that. Does your mother live on just the money we send her?
Oh, she does right now. You see, my brother Willie got a job as a soda jerk, but he had to quit.
Why?
Well, a customer told him to squeeze a glass of orange juice.
Well?
And he squeezed the glass so hard it broke and cut his hand.
He's some soda jerk. In fact, you can leave off the soda. Now, let me finish this tax return. Come in.
Hi, Burnses.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, what are you doing, George?
Trying to figure out my income tax.
And I'm helping him.
Some help. If it weren't for Gracie, I could figure my income tax out much easier.
If it weren't for Gracie, you wouldn't have any to figure.
Listen, Bill, I used to do all right. When I first met Gracie, I worked alone.
So she told me, George. Did you ever pay the loan back?
You better run along, Bobby Clark. I'm very busy.
Listen, George, why don't you hire an income tax expert to do that for you? Now, the guy I've got knows all the deductions an actor can make. He's wonderful.
Really?
Sure. Takes off your entertainment, your publicity, your transportation, even takes off your clothes.
George can undress himself.
I doubt it, Grace.
Look, I'll prove it. Place that tape.
And you know something else, George? If an actor hires a secretary to answer his fan mail, that's deductible. Well, I keep a secretary running all the time.
You do?
Yeah. One of these days I'm going to catch her.
In other words, you don't get enough fan mail to answer.
What? I get baskets of fan mail. Well, some of it even comes with just my initials on it. WHG.
William Horace Goodwin.
Oh, no. Woman's Heavenly Gift.
That's really a shy little boy.
Well, he's got a point. George.
Yes.
I think Bill is one of the handsomest actors in Hollywood.
Me?
Well, sure, and I know someone who thinks you're even better than that.
Me?
That's the one.
I'll see you later.
Goodbye, Bobby. I'll never get this tax return finished. It's so darn complicated.
Oh, look, George, here comes Mr. Judson, the Texas oil man.
Oh, fine. Now I'll have to stop and listen to him brag about Texas. Come in.
Howdy, little lady.
Hello, Mr. Judson.
Howdy, little man. Hi. Say, you sound kind of depressed.
I am depressed. Right at this moment, I hate taxes.
Why, you miserable little
Oh,
Yankee.
Mr. Judson, put down that gun. He said taxes, not Texas.
Oh. For a minute there, I thought you had spoke treason. But now, you hadn't ought to hate taxes, neither.
I don't, Mr. Judson. It's just making out the return I hate. I'm glad to send my money to the government.
Me, too. It's a privilege to send your money to a city that's named after that great Texan, George Washington.
What makes you think George Washington was from Texas?
Well, wasn't he the father of our country?
Yeah.
Wasn't he first in war and first in peace?
Yes.
Wasn't he the greatest man we ever had?
Yes.
Bound to be from Texas.
Yes, he took his little hatchet and chopped down the cactus tree. Little George. Mr. Judson, I'll bet your income tax must be plenty with all your money.
Oh, what money? I only got $29 million.
Oh, I thought it was $28 million.
Yeah, well, now, my wife run into a mite of trouble down home.
A little trouble.
Yeah, she did. The other night she was milking the cow, missed the bucket, a big stream of milk squirted into the ground, and up come another darned oil well.
You call that trouble?
Why, it got oil all over old Bossy.
Oh, Bossy. You have the cutest names for your wife.
The cutie.
Down by the old mill stream. Gosh, Meredith, that song sure brings back happy memories of my old college glee club.
Toby, that song is full of memories for lots of folks. It's a favorite with all kinds of singing groups, from the corner barbershop quartet to the community chorus.
Well, that's just it, Meredith. Folks in this country have always been fond of singing. Yes, in the auditorium of the village church, in the local school hall, or in some genial neighbor's comfortable living room, the cheerful blending of friendly voices has long been a warm and well-loved part of the American scene. Yes, and just as much a part of this American scene is our taste for a friendly cup of America's favorite coffee, Maxwell House. Americans love coffee. It's our national drink. And today it's a telling fact that more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. Flavor explains this nationwide preference. The superb, good-to-the-last-drop Maxwell House flavor you can credit to the skilled blending of these choice coffees. Manizales for mellowness. Medellins for richness. Other choice coffees for robust vigor. And Bucaramangas for fine